And a pleasant Monday, everybody. My name is Jewel. This is J7409 Weather. Thank you so much for clicking play and checking out all the weather with me today. This is the NDFD map. We're going to let it loop through right quick. It'll show you where a lot of rain may occur. It may not, but if it's a darker green or you see the red, look out. Rain's coming. In the weather headlines, starting off, yesterday we had a little system that looked like it might get into the Gulf for tropical weather. Well, now we have two systems to watch, and probably looking like we're going to have a third and a fourth before the next week or so. So stick around. I'll have a tropical forecast just a little bit later on for you, and we'll talk just about tropical weather. And other weather news, oh my goodness, it's so hot. We've got sweltering heat and humidity up and down the East Coast, increasingly hot conditions in the Northwest, and we do have some severe weather and flash flooding that's going to be possible in central and eastern portions of the country to start the week. Stick around, because all of that and more is coming up right here on J7409 Weather. If you haven't subscribed and you like to keep up with weather news and watches and warnings and forecasts and daily weather forecasts along with all tropical weather, please subscribe. If you haven't, just click subscribe, click the bell, and then click all. That will ensure you get all the latest in all my weather videos as I put them out. I would greatly appreciate it if you would do that, and thank you so much. Now, as we take a look at these hot temperatures, folks, it is sweltering heat. The humidity is unreal. You can't stay out very long at all. This is the GFA air temperature monitor, and this is Fahrenheit. This is not heat indices. You can see here's a timestamp. We're starting out. This was midnight tonight. Look, it was 102 down here, 112, 100. I mean, this is just unreal. Everybody just about up and down the East Coast, and until you get up to maybe Massachusetts, well, they look like probably over in these areas, they still stayed in the 80s all night. The northern part of Maine got up to 76 as we click along through today. Now, this is 6 o'clock this morning. Still, can you believe it? Over in Arizona, 94 degrees, 6 o'clock in the morning. This should be one of the coolest times of the day. You can see how hot it is right now. We're up to lunchtime today. Now, over in these areas here, you can see it's a little cooler. Now, this is the 12Z, excuse me, the midnight Z. We were looking at Sunday, but boom, here we go for today. The 6 a.m. run. It's getting hot. It's getting hot. Can you believe these temperatures, folks? 100, 110, 104, 111. Hot temperatures. Now, let me remind you, now we're over to Tuesday. We'll click on through. You can see Tuesday it's going to be hot again. My goodness, from southern New Jersey at least all the way down to Florida. Everywhere around the Gulf Coast states, over into Texas, New Mexico, moving right on along. You can see these hot temperatures. This is a sounding going on. You can see in this area right here looking like, oh my goodness, just hot. We can't get enough of it. As it moves on along, we'll click on through. You can see the timestamp. Looking like now we're up to the 23rd. Still hot. Tremendously hot. This hot weather is going to stick around for a little bit. We do have a cold front that's going to come through, but it's not going to make it sweater weather, folks. Not indeed. It is just going to drop maybe 5 or 10 degrees in some areas. Some areas up north, a little bit cooler, and maybe out in the northwest, a little bit cooler. But other than that, it's going to remain hot. Please stay safe. Of course, this is the NAM map, courtesy of Tropical Tidbits. This is going to take us through Thursday as I turn it on. It'll track through. But for today, these heat advisories and excessive heat warnings They're in effect from North Carolina on up the northeast I-95 corridor. Now, this is where the heat indices are going to be 110 degrees expected. This cold front I'm talking about, it is going to sweep through the northeast late today. It's going to usher in this slightly cooler and less humid conditions across the region, but the front is forecast to stall over the northern mid-Atlantic, and that is what's going to keep it hazy, hot, and humid around through tomorrow from the mid-Atlantic to the southeast. And the heat is also expected to pick up in the northwest, where high temps range from between 90 to 100 degrees across interior Washington state and Oregon. Now, the southwest will continue to contend with above normal temperatures, while the northern high plains and midwest will witness the cooler and less humid conditions the first half of this week. Now, we are going to have some severe weather possible, okay? And that's all due to the cold front, and it's going to bring that little bit of relief from the heat tomorrow. Now, it's responsible for sparking showers and thunderstorms this afternoon and evening. Now, this will occur in the northeast for tomorrow. Now, farther west, the front will meander over the plains, the Mississippi Valley, the Ohio Valley, into Tennessee, while the upper-level disturbance passes over the north-central plains, and the rain and the thunderstorms could cause flash flooding over the central plains and the middle Mississippi Valley today, right on through tonight. Now, if you're down around the Bahamas, we know that we have this system that is working on across, okay? There's going to be daily episodes of monsoonal showers and thunderstorms. They are anticipated in the central and southern rocky areas of the lower 48. But parts of the western Gulf Coast, you can expect scattered showers and storms today also. And the cluster of showers and thunderstorms that are associated with this tropical wave near the Bahamas should make for a wet and stormy start for the first of this week across far southern Florida and the Florida Keys. Now, as we check out where the most severe thunderstorms may happen today, we do have scattered to strong to severe storms that are capable of large hail and damaging winds, and they are expected over parts of the northern plains, with a few severe storms over the central plains. Now, we're going to have some sporadic strong wind gusts also with these storms, and they're possible from the middle Mississippi and Tennessee valleys into the middle Atlantic region. You can see where the highest elevation of these storms will be: Nebraska, North and South Dakota. Where it's dark green, it could be anywhere, folks. This includes parts of Delaware, Virginia, North Carolina, a little of South Carolina, moving all the way across Texas Panhandle into Colorado, and then on up and out. So be aware, anywhere in the green, I've said it before, I'll keep on saying it, you can have a pop-up thunderstorm that could be nasty with a cloud-to-ground lightning in it, all kind of things going on. So please be aware of that. And also, it's marginal up here for parts of Connecticut, Rhode Island, and Massachusetts. So be aware, keep your eyes on the sky. Tornado activity is rather low with these storms. It is a 2% chance some could occur in North and South Dakota, but other than that, it's going to be gusty winds and hail. And where should the winds be the highest? In parts of the panhandle of Nebraska, North and South Dakota. Any of these storms, once again, all the way over in Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, everywhere in the brown, 5% chance of some bad gusty winds, and the hail should also occur in the same areas for the panhandle of Nebraska, North and South Dakota, with only a 5% chance over in the northeast, and also down around the Texas panhandle over to parts of Illinois, Colorado, and Kansas. And that's a check of your weather today. Please don't forget, I'll have a complete tropical outlook coming up a little bit later on. Tune into that. As I said, we have two systems as of this morning. looking like we may have a third and fourth within another week or so. So maybe even a little sooner. We'll have to wait and see. Please don't forget to check that out. Thank you so much for watching, subscribing. I love you guys, and I thank you for everything you do for me with your donations, sending me notes and cards and all kinds of things. Have a good day, a safe day, a blessed day. Peace, love, and kindness to each and every one of you. Thank you so much for watching.